I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
I need you to get to Dogtown.
Today we're going to talk about Cyberpunk and if it's worth playing in 2025. I'm going to cover everything that happened since its release date in 2020 until today, including the Phantom Liberty DLC.
Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
We all remember when Cyberpunk first came out. It was a dumpster fire. We all had issues with it. I had issues with it. There were some game-breaking bugs. The optimization was really bad. The media was destroying it. The community and the gamers, the fans, the hype was so high, and it ultimately ended up being a complete disappointment, and for good reason, because Cyberpunk was made by CD Projekt Red that had a illustrious track record with Witcher, and everyone was really hyped and really trusting them to really deliver a masterpiece. But the boys at CD Projekt Red worked really hard in the last 5 years, and it shows. Now, Cyberpunk is a whole new game. They remade the talent tree system, they added new stuff. There was a lot of cut content in the beginning. Now it's all there, what they promised. And the game looks better than ever before. The optimization is smooth, it's fixed. They have a lot of time to work. There are a few redemption stories in video game industry, and for example, No Man's Sky is one of them, and the boys at CD Projekt Red delivered. They listened to the community, and Cyberpunk has a complete redemption story. So what exactly changed and what did they work on? I will show you all the patches they put up since the release date. You can watch them right here. And the highlighted ones here are the major patch fixes that addressed most of the community's concerns. So let's say you never played Cyberpunk in 2020 when the hate was at the maximum, or maybe you didn't play Phantom Liberty.
Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
Or maybe you didn't even check the game out since 2020. Well, I'm going to tell you how exactly to play the new DLC, Phantom Liberty, in order to have the smoothest transition and the best time with the DLC as possible, and make the game as enjoyable and fun as it could get. So when is the best time to start the Phantom Liberty DLC within the main story? So let's say this is the main story, from 1% to 100% completion. Now, the best time to start the Phantom Liberty DLC is right here. After you finish Act 2 and you finish the main quest line with the Voodoo Boys. Now, after you finish the quest line with the Voodoo Boys, you will go out, you will finish the quest, you will end it, end the chapter and the act, and you will get a phone call from an unknown number, and from there, the quest, the DLC will automatically start. It's as smooth as possible. The story is smooth. It's integrated perfectly. It doesn't feel like a jump. And when you finish the DLC, you can seamlessly continue with your main quest, and without any bumps or hiccups or feeling like it doesn't fit or it's not in the right place, if that's what you're worried about. It's not the case. It's as smooth as possible, the ending and the beginning. So don't you worry about that, just enjoy it. Start it after you finished Act 2. So how is Phantom Liberty compared to the main game? Well, in my opinion, it's a combination between Escape from New York, James Bond, Mad Max, Mission Impossible, and Blade Runner. So that's a +1 for me to the score because it has influences from all my classic favorite movies. And another cool thing I can do is relive my dream from 2005. Remember this jam? Oh yeah, you remember it. Everyone does. So, back to Cyberpunk. Another cool thing about the DLC, about Dogtown, is you can enter and exit with a very sweet transition, and it doesn't feel like forced, it just feels natural, and you will have quests that you get in Dogtown that you have to finish in Night City, so it doesn't feel like you're stuck in Dogtown and you can't exit, you're just locked in there until you finish that quest line. You can go outside, you can go in, you will have quests outside, you will have quests in that you get from outside. It's really cool, and it really feels like it's part of the main game. And it doesn't feel like a chore to go back into Night City. I have a lot of moments when I went there from time to time for absolutely good reasons. So we are back at the main question. Is Cyberpunk worth playing in 2025? Absolutely yes. It has stunning reviews and everyone seems to be enjoying the game lately. So yes, thumbs up for these guys at CD Projekt Red. They fixed the game. They gave us one hell of a DLC. I can just applaud these people. They did a really great job. And yeah, the only problem was that they released the game too fast. It was a disaster when it appeared, but it's a really good redemption story. And now, especially, even if you didn't buy it or you played it, or maybe you didn't play the DLC, played all of them, it's worth revisiting and playing and experiencing it again. It will feel like a totally new game. Since 2020, the graphics have improved immensely. They did a really great job at fixing this, optimizing it, make the performance better, and make it look absolutely gorgeous, especially Phantom Liberty, that it looks much better than the main game. So if you're into full action-packed Hollywoodish, really spy heist narrative and lore and pacing, the DLC Phantom Liberty is exactly what you're looking for. But make sure you play it along with the main game if you haven't, and that will increase the value of the full game tremendously. So those are my thoughts about Cyberpunk in 2025, and I really hope you give it a try. Even if you, for example, when it appeared, you said like, no, you saw all the reviews, you saw all the hate. It was well deserved, to be honest. It had a lot of problems. And maybe you decided like, no, I'm never going to play this no matter what they do. And you got stubborn and you said, I will never try it. I really think you should give it a chance now. Personally, when I played it in 2020, I think it was bad. It was really, really bad. I didn't have a great time. Bugs destroyed my immersion, glitches destroyed my progression. I understand you perfectly. But now I tried it after 5 years. Only now I played the DLC too, like for the last 2 weeks, along with the main game, and it's a completely different game. So I really strongly encourage you to give it a try. Now don't get me wrong, there are still a few bugs around in the game even today, but not as many as there were when it first launched, not even close. Maybe I already sound like I'm sponsored by these guys, but I'm absolutely not. I'm just super hyped about the game, still playing it, I'm still discovering new stuff, I'm still experimenting with new builds, and it's absolutely awesome, and I totally recommend it. So have fun out there, enjoy yourselves with the game, and if you want to support me, give a like, a subscribe, a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Huh.